and good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. It is Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. Our daily lectionary readings for today, we are once again in Psalm 28 for our psalm reading. We're continuing the story in Judges 16:23 through 31 for our Old Testament reading. And then our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 9, verses 2 through 8. This is the last day that we are reflecting back on what happened at church on Sunday, and we're reading it from the Message. Psalm 28. Don't turn a deaf ear when I call you, God. If I get from you is deafening silence, I'd be better off in the black hole. I'm letting you know what I need, calling out for help, and letting my arms towards your inner sanctuary. Don't shove me into the same jail cell with those crooks, with those who are full time employees of evil. They talk a good line of peace, then moonlight for the devil. Pay them back for what they have done, for how bad they have been. Pay them back for their long hours in the devil's workshop. Then cap it off with a huge bonus. Because they have no idea how God works or what God is up to, God will smash them to smithereens and walk away from their ruins. Blessed be God, be heard my praying. He proved he's on my side. I'll throw my lot with him. Now I'm jumping for joy and shouting and singing my thanks to him. God is all strength for his people, ample refuge for his chosen leader. Save your people and bless your heritage. Care for them. Carry them like a good shepherd. Our Old Testament reading, Judges 16. The Philistine tyrants got together to offer a great sacrifice to their god Dagon. They celebrated, saying, "Our God has given us Samson, our enemy." And when the people saw him, they joined in, cheering their God. "Our God has given our enemy to us, the one who ravaged our country, piling high the corpses among us." Then this, everyone was feeling high, and someone said, "Get Samson. Let him show his stuff." So they got Samson from the prison, and he put on a show for them. They had him standing between the pillars. Samson, said to be the young man who was acting as his guide, "Put me where I can touch the pillars that hold up the temple, so I can rest against them." The building was packed with men and women, including all the Philistine tyrants. And there were at least 3,000 in the stands watching Samson's performance. And Samson cried out to God, "Master God, oh, please look on me again. Oh, please give strength yet once more. God, with one avenging blow, let me be avenged on the Philistine for my two eyes." Then Samson reached out to the two central pillars that held up the building and pushed against them, one with his right arm and the other with his left, saying, "Let me die with the Philistines." Samson pushed hard with all his might. The building crashed on the tyrants and all the people in it. He killed more people in his death than he had killed in his life. His brothers and all his relatives went down to get his body. They carried him back and buried him in the tomb of Manoah, his father, between Zorah and Esau. He judged Israel for 20 years. Our New Testament reading, the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 9, verses 2 through 8. Back in the boat, Jesus and the disciples recrossed the sea to Jesus' hometown. They were hardly out of the boat when some men carried a paralytic on a stretcher and set him down in front of them. Jesus, impressed by their bold belief, said to the paralytic, "Cheer up, son. I forgive your sins." Some religious scholars whispered, "Why, that's blasphemy." Jesus knew what they were thinking and said, "Why this gossipy whispering? Which do you think is simpler to say? I forgive your sins, or get up and walk?" Well, just so it's clear that I'm the Son of Man, and authorized to do either or both. At this, he turned to the paralytic and said, "Get up, take your bed, and go home." And the man did. The crowd, oh my, they were awestruck, amazed and pleased that God had authorized Jesus to work among them this way. And here ends our readings for the day.